So, hi guys, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Football Prediction Podcast show. Today we have sporting events for you guys. As always, yesterday we couldn't post because, of course, I had to rest and do some work because the season is beginning today, guys. It is the beginning of many leagues are starting really really soon over the weekend. So, if I had to look at what's happening, what's really going on um how's it going to be like moving forward to enable all of us be successful. Welcome to the channel. If you're the first time coming across the channel, you're welcome. What we do is provide you football predictions here, insights also about those sporting events, which are very helpful to help you make decisions and cover winning sleeps. That's why we add the insights to those. Okay, and then we give you the safest possible option in those sporting events, or we could go with value picks. On some days it depends on how the mood is basically around. And I think for the rest of this season, since the season has begun, we will be going with safe market options. All right, because safety first, in this first part of the season, where we'll see what happens, in those sporting events. A lot of transfers have happened, a lot of players have left clubs, a lot of things, changes, coaches, have left, changes have occurred, stadiums have been built, so a lot of variables will be at play, so it's important to take note of what's happening, and the best way to do that is to go with safety first, as we go out there to do what we do, because it's important for you guys to be able to make profit at the end of the day. And how do you do that if you don't, play safe at the end of the day? So that's basically how we're going to be doing that. Okay, but then again, our bookmark of choice this season will be Mega Party. Okay, guys. So shout out to them, for being our partners on this one, and sponsoring the So You Think You Can Punt segment of the show, which we will be looking at shortly. Okay, so for those who are just joining the channel, what that does is the So You Think You Can Punt section is the section of the show powered by Mega Party, where you guys get to, get insights about one particular sporting event every day, and then you give us the correct score in the comment section, right? And then whoever wins that, or no matter how many of you get that one correctly, all of you get to have a 1 month free premium subscription with us when you get that one correct. Okay, that's what happens right there. And you get to carve that one out open basically for everyone on the channel for the next day. Okay, so you get 1 month and everyone on the channel gets 1 day free of premium subscription basically. So that's how that goes there. And this was powered by Mega Party, guys. Okay, so a big shout out to them for doing that. All right, so without wasting much time, let's get right into the business for today. There's no time to waste. But before that, please, guys, take 1 second of your time. Everyone, it takes us 1 second to do that. Hit that like button. Subscribe if it's your first time of coming across the channel. And football prediction is something you're interested in. Football is something you love. For the love of the game, for the culture, we're asking you to subscribe. We're inviting you to subscribe. We're asking you to hit the like button and turn your notification bells on, because this will be a very good journey. We're on a journey basically to beating the odds, guys. So welcome back, guys. My name is Huka, and I will be your humble host on this daily football prediction podcast show, bringing you football predictions, and options, insights as prepared by the team every single day. And let's move to the so you thinking upon section for today. Every other thing will be reset, both results and so you thinking upon section from before. So this will be a new slate today. Okay, guys. So the events we're looking at today, the first sporting event in this new season of the so you thinking upon section today is the game between Liverpool and Bournemouth. All right, that's the sporting event we're looking at. Okay, so here's insight about that situation. That's a sporting event to help you, make a decision about that one today.
The 2025-26 Premier League season kicks off at Anfield on Friday night as defending champions Liverpool host Bournemouth. Both sides enter the game facing defensive concerns, with injuries leaving them short of options at centre-back. That could open the door to an attacking spectacle under the lights. Liverpool's strength. While Ancelot's backline might not be at full strength, his revamped attack has the potential to overwhelm Bournemouth. The Reds will look to set the tone for their title defense early, using pace, creativity, and clinical finishing to exploit any gaps in the Cherries' defense. Bournemouth's challenge. Bournemouth, too, are dealing with defensive shortages, but they will aim to make their mark going forward. The visitors have attacking threats capable of punishing mistakes, yet keeping Liverpool's forwards quiet over 90 minutes will be an uphill battle. Prediction. With vulnerabilities at the back for both sides, goals should be on the menu. However, Liverpool's superior attacking depth and home advantage should see them start their campaign with a high-scoring victory.
All right, so given the report that we have there, what do you think the correct score will be in the sporting event today? Leave that in the comment section, guys. We're looking forward to hearing from you guys about that one, okay? So what will happen is, if you get that correctly, like I said, you get a 1 month free premium subscription with us, and you get to open that premium subscription for everyone on the channel for 1 day. All right, the last time that happened on the channel, everybody won the 2 odd that was left, from a premium session, even though that it was not a good day, but that helped. So it's important to try out, okay, guys? Try it out. It can help salvage, a lot for you guys, okay? So moving on, to today's sporting events, we don't have results to look at because, like I said, it's going to be a fresh slate today, okay? So let's just get right into the events that we have for you guys today. So the first event we have today is the game between AVS and Casapaya, and there's insight about that sporting event for those who will be looking to back it.
AVS and Casapaya meet in the Primera Liga, with both sides aiming to collect their first points of the new campaign. The fixture promises to be closely fought, with neither team wanting to fall further behind so early in the season. AVS's perspective. AVS will be eager to make their home advantage count after a disappointing start. While they have shown glimpses of attacking intent, converting chances into goals will be key if they are to break down a disciplined Casapaya defense. Casapaya's perspective. Casapaya also entered this match under pressure, having failed to get off the mark so far. Historically, they have been solid in tight encounters with AVS, and will look to frustrate the host while capitalizing on any defensive lapses. Prediction. Given both teams' need for points and their recent head-to-head history, a balanced, hard-fought match looks likely. A draw could once again be the outcome in this evenly matched contest.
So given the report that we have there, we think that, going with the draw in at least one half option is what we're going with in this sporting event. So we expect to see a draw in either of the halves, okay, and that's at 1.37. That's the odd for that. All right, guys. So next sporting event between Sonnenhof and Bayern Leverkusen. Here's the situation report about that one for those who will be looking to back it today.
Sonnenhof Grossersbach host Bayer Leverkusen in the first round of the DFB Pokal. With the visitors 3 divisions above their hosts, this tie looks set to be one-sided. Bayer Leverkusen's strength. Leverkusen, under Ten Hag, have shown occasional defensive vulnerabilities but possess far superior quality across the pitch. Their attacking firepower and experience in high-level competitions make them overwhelming favorites. Sonnenhof Grossersbach's challenge. The hosts face a daunting task trying to contain Leverkusen. Competing 3 divisions below, their chances of causing an upset are minimal. Prediction. Expect Bayer Leverkusen to secure a comfortable victory and advance to the next round without too much trouble.
So given the report that we have there, we're going with over 2.5 goals in this sporting event today. That's priced at 1.23. Okay. Next sporting event between Sassuolo Calcio and Catanzaro. And here's a situation report, insight about this one for those who would like to back it today.
Sassuolo hosts Catanzaro in the first round of the Coppa Italia, with the Serie A side expected to progress despite potentially rotating the squad. The Neroverdi have the quality to impose themselves and secure a routine victory. Sassuolo's perspective. Even with some squad players featuring, Sassuolo's depth and experience in the top flight should be more than enough to handle Catanzaro. Their attacking creativity and tactical organization make them strong favorites to advance. Catanzaro's perspective. Catanzaro will enter the match as underdogs, aiming to make life difficult for the host. However, their limited top-level experience is likely to be exposed against a disciplined Sassuolo side. Prediction. Sassuolo should comfortably see off Catanzaro and book a place in the next round, where a tougher tie against Como could await.
So, given the report that we have there, we think that safety and value, will lie in the home team to qualify. That's Sassuolo to qualify today. That's at 1.33, right? That's what we've tried to go with in this one. I don't know if you guys have it in your bookmakers, but Mega Pari does have it. That's one of the reasons why we've gone with Mega Pari, because there's some options that are very possible, very good, and carry good value, and they are here. Okay, so next quarter events between Girona and Rayo Vallecano, and here's a situation report about that one for those who will be looking to back it today.
The 2025-26 La Liga season kicks off at Estadio Montilivi, where Girona host Rayo Vallecano in a fixture that promises to be closely contested. Both sides will be eager to lay a solid foundation for the campaign, but early season encounters often lack fluidity as teams settle into competitive action. Girona's outlook. Girona will look to make the most of home advantage, but with players still working toward peak sharpness, their focus may be on maintaining defensive solidity and avoiding costly mistakes in the opener. Rayo Vallecano's perspective. Rayo head into this clash aiming to frustrate their host and steal points on the road. Their pragmatic approach and strong work rate could be key in keeping Girona's attack at bay. Prediction. Given the nature of season openers and the evenly matched squads, a low-scoring draw looks likely.
So given the report that we have there, we are going with a total of 2 goals or more, over 1.5 goals to be seen in this one today. Okay? And that's at 1.35. Looking at more than 2 goals rather, between these two teams. Next sporting event between Telstar and Pek Zwolle from Netherlands Eredivisie. Here's insight about that one. See if this is something you want to back today.
Telstar faced their first home test of the Eredivisie season on Friday night as they welcome PC Zwolle to Velsenzoet. The White Lions, newly promoted from the second division, made a promising start in game week 1 and will look to build on that momentum in front of their own fans. Telstar's perspective. While stepping up to the top flight will inevitably challenge Telstar's home form, their opening performance suggested they have the organization and spirit to compete at this level. Holding their ground against an informed PC side would be another early statement. PC Zwolle's perspective. PC arrive on the back of a 3-match winning streak in the Eredivisie stretching from last season, and confidence will be high. However, their finish last time showed some inconsistencies, and they cannot afford to underestimate a motivated newly promoted opponent. Prediction. Telstar's home debut in the Eredivisie should be fiercely contested. PEC's form gives them a slight edge, but the host energy and determination could be enough to share the spoils. Expect a competitive draw in Velsenzoet.
So given the report that we have there, we'll be going with over 1.5 goals to be seen in this one as well. Okay, so we expect to see 2 goals or more in this sporting event today. 1.21 is the price for that, option we've chose. So next sporting event we have is between Galatasaray and Fate Karagümrük. And here's a situation report about that sporting event. See if this one is something you like to put on your bet slip today.
Galatasaray host Fatih Karagümrük in a match where the Istanbul Giants are strong favorites, despite missing some of their key strikers. Galatasaray's strength. The host boast an impressive home record and possess enough attacking quality to overcome absences up front. Their depth and experience make them well equipped to control the game. Fatih Karagümrük's challenge. Karagümrük face an uphill battle against a dominant Galatasaray side. Creating meaningful chances against the host defense will be a significant challenge. Prediction. Expect a comfortable home win for Galatasaray, with their attacking prowess likely to shine through and keep their title ambitions on track.
So given the report that we have there, Galatasaray won't be without some forwards today, so it might not be a lot more options we can explore, right? Like to explore in quotes. Okay, so we'll just go with the home team to win, right? Galatasaray to win today at 1.18. Okay, it's a low odd, but I don't think there's any other option we are sure of. I say, giving the report, and we just don't want to go. Let's just see while we watch what happens in this event today, or we study it. This is a safe place to be. So before I go further, guys, here's a gentle reminder: take 1 second of your time, hit that like button. It's very important for the culture. Do it for the culture. Subscribe if it's your first time of coming here and you like how we've presented this. You like the vibe. You like how it's going. It works for you. Subscribe to the channel. That will help us know that yes, you really want to do that. If you've been here and you've not done that before, please ensure to do that so you become a part of this community properly. Everyone, turn your notification bells also. That's the third thing to do. Okay, all these three things are important for you, so you get to know and you get to be carried along as we go on this journey. So the next sporting event we're looking at is between Stade Rennais and Olympique de Marseille. And here's a situation report about that one. See if this one is something you want to back today.
Rennes kick off their 2025-26 Ligue 1 campaign with a challenging home fixture against a Marseille side known for their attacking flair. The visitors were one of the most entertaining teams in France last season, scoring 74 goals in 34 games, and have bolstered their forward options even further over the summer. Rennes perspective. After a tough start to last season, Rennes invested heavily in January to avoid relegation trouble, and those reinforcements should help them push towards mid-table safety this term. However, facing one of Ligue 1's most potent attacking units on opening day will be a stern test of their defensive resilience. Marseille's perspective. Marseille arrive with confidence and momentum, carrying their high-scoring style into the new campaign. With their added depth in attack, they will look to dominate possession, create chances, and make an early statement in the title race. Prediction. While Rennes should improve on last season's struggles, Marseille's firepower gives them the edge. Expect an open, attacking game, with the visitors doing enough to secure 3 points.
So, given that report that we have there, we're going with a very special option here. This is another of the options that I like, and I've chosen it because we'll be encountering teams that we expect to win this season, but because of the odds and safety clash, this option solves it quite efficiently. So the option we've chosen here is for the home team to lead in the match and not to lose. No. Okay, at 1.50. So we don't expect the home team to lead and then end up either drawing or winning. Okay, so if the away team scores a goal first and ends up drawing, it's a win. If the away team, wins, is a win. If the game begins at 0-0 and ends at 0-0, it is a win. Okay, guys, so these are the options for us. These are the conditions for us to win in that option. And by the report you heard, I think this can work out. What are your thoughts on that one? It is up to you to decide. The next sporting event we have is between Lecce and Juve Stabia. Here's insight about that one to help you make a decision if you wish to put it on your sleeve today.
Lecce hosts Juve Stabia in the Coppa Italia first round, with the home side expected to progress comfortably. Lecce's strength at home gives them a clear advantage against a Juve Stabia side struggling on the road. Lecce's perspective. Traditionally solid at their home ground, Lecce should control the tempo of the match and impose their attacking game. Their experience in Serie A makes them favorites to advance without major issues. Juve Stabia's perspective. Juve Stabia have struggled away from home this season, and even with new players and a new coach, they face a difficult task against a strong Lecce side. Opportunities to threaten the host are likely to be limited. Prediction. Expect Lecce to comfortably see off Juve Stabia and secure progression to the next round of the Coppa Italia.
So given that report that we have there, we're going with, Lecce, the home team, to qualify at 1.26. Very straightforward, this one, right? The next sporting event we have is between Armenia Bielefeld and Werder Bremen, right? And here's a situation report about that one before we tell you what we chose as an option in this one.
Arminia Bielefeld host Werder Bremen in the first round of the DFB Pokal. The hosts have a history of causing upsets against higher-tier teams, making this a potentially tricky tie for Bremen. Arminia Bielefeld's edge. Arminia have shown they can compete with Bundesliga sides, and playing at home boosts their confidence. They will look to exploit any vulnerabilities in Bremen's lineup. Werder Bremen's concerns. Werder Bremen's preseason form has raised questions about their readiness. A sluggish start or defensive lapses could leave them exposed. Prediction. This tie could go either way, but expect a closely contested match with Arminia capable of pulling off a surprise. A narrow home win or a draw with extra time possible seems likely.
So given the report that we have there, are you convinced, you're going to go with this one? Because the option we've chosen here is for the home team to be able to score, especially given that, we've seen the reports that Werder Bremen has had a concerning form. So we think that the home team should be able to exploit that and score at least in this one. And that's why it's at 1.30. Very valuable odd, right? So are you convinced you want to go with that? It's up to you to decide. The next sporting event we have is between Celtic and Falkirk. And here's a situation report about that one for those who are looking for a situation report about it and want to back it.
Celtic host Falkirk at Celtic Park in what promises to be a one-sided Scottish Cup clash. The boys have started the season strongly and are clear favourites to advance comfortably. Celtic's strength. Celtic have yet to concede in their first two competitive matches and boast a potent attack. Home advantage further enhances their chances of a commanding performance. Falkirk's challenge. Falkirk face a tough task against a dominant Celtic side. Breaking down the host defense will be extremely difficult, and scoring goals looks unlikely. Prediction. Expect a comprehensive home win for Celtic, with another clean sheet likely as they assert control from the first whistle.
Right, so given the report that we have there, we're going with Celtic to win today at 1.14. Straightforward. There's no twist to it, I think. All right, let's not get too twisted in this one or waste a lot of time on it. Next sporting events between Liverpool and Bournemouth. This is one we actually provide your correct scores about in the comment section. All right, guys. So we already gave you a situation report about that one, and our PCAM is for Liverpool to win today. Okay, at 1.30. So we expect Liverpool to be able to do that today. Okay. Final sporting event we have is between Villarreal and Real Oviedo, and here's a situation report about that one to see if you want to back this one today.
Real Oviedo marked their return to the Spanish top flight with a daunting opening fixture away to Villarreal at Estadio de la Ceramica. The visitors face a significant step up in quality from last season, and their first test comes against one of La Liga's most consistent sides in recent years. Villarreal's perspective. The Yellow Submarine enjoyed an impressive 2024/25 campaign and will be determined to start the new season in similar fashion. With their attacking depth, home advantage, and experience at this level, Villarreal are clear favourites to claim 3 points. Real Oviedo's challenge. While Oviedo will be eager to prove they belong in La Liga, adapting to the pace and technical level of the division could take time. Against the side of Villarreal's caliber, they may be forced into a defensive setup, looking to absorb pressure and hit on the counter. Prediction. Given Villarreal's quality, experience, and firepower, a routine home win looks the most likely outcome. Expect the Yellow Submarine to begin their campaign with a comfortable victory.
So given the report that we have there, we've gone with Villarreal to be able to win in this one today, especially playing at home at the beginning of the season. Just like Liverpool, we think they can be able to get that 3 points on the board against a team that's just coming into the top flight today. That's at 1.36. So these are the sporting events we have for you guys. We've just shared everything we have basically. So it is up to you, to carve out winning slips from what has been provided here today. Okay, guys. So what you can do is take the code, head on to Mega Party. First of all, register with Mega Party using the promo code that Forbes. and you can get up to 200% bonus on your first time deposit when you register with that code, DAFOPS, or with the link in our profile page. I think I can put that on your screen now. So that's where you should get the link from, okay, to register. And you can join our Telegram community from there also, right? So once you register, use that promo code if you're not going to go with the link, and you get up to 200%. So you load the code, right, on that platform, and then you can come back, look at the insights, and then take out the ones you don't agree with and leave the ones you agree with. And then you can still further create multiple slips from the ones you agree with. We've left a video, about how to use these insights, how to use the tips that we provide on the channel to be able to create multiple slips. That should appear somewhere on your screen now, right? You can go and watch that to learn how to use those, okay? So you create those winning slips, and then, you can, of course, do your thing. All right. So that's basically it's gonna work. It's very easy, straightforward stuff. All right. So that'll be all for now, guys. Please keep in mind that information provided here is shared information, okay, for you guys to be able to make better informed decisions as far as sports betting is concerned. This will help you, increase your chances of winning, and in the long run, be able to beat the odds, right? That's the essence of doing this. All right, guys. So also know that there are factors in football that can affect the outcome of this event. VAR is one of those. Having a red card is one of those. You could have own goals scored in this sporting event. You could have red cards, like I said. You could have injury and fitness concerns. You could have penalty kicks awarded. And all these things can affect the outcome of this event. So why I'm saying this is because you need to gamble responsibly. Be a responsible person this season. Okay, guys. So that'll be all for now. Till we see again in the next episode. I remain yours truly, H to the double O, Hooker. May the odds be in our favor today and always, my people. See you guys around. Peace out.